Hi there, and welcome back. Another day, another video. I'm carrying back on with the Mint van. As you've probably seen in the last video, did manage to rip most of this interior out. There's most of the wiring for the inside of it. Dash and everything's in the back. Do still have to get out heater, I think steering column, pedals, a few bits and bobs in it and you get done. But today we're going to make a good attempt to get all of this lot out. All this wiring, I mean I don't even know what half of this is. A lot of this wiring has to come out. Kind of know what that red wire is. Quite a lot of everything else in here has to come out. So that's what today's job's going to be. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this little random video series that I've started. Thank you to everyone who has sent me messages and whatnot. It's good to be back. It's good to be working on the old T4s again. Just a shame it's not mine really, but yeah, it's good. Hopefully you guys enjoyed Volksfest. I know that was technically a couple of weeks ago, but hopefully you guys are enjoying that. These videos are actually filmed in advance, so as of recording this, Volksfest is in a couple of days. But I know by the time you see it, Volksfest would have been and gone. I was really hoping I could have come to Volksfest. I couldn't get a time off for work, and I really didn't want to come without my van, if I'm going to be completely honest. But for the time being, I'm going to try and find somewhere to put you guys, and then just try and attack getting all this lot apart. Like I said, I really want to know what this red wire does. Because there's... where does that go to? Down there. And then... oh, nowhere. It literally goes nowhere. This is how long that red wire is. That seems necessary. Right, anyway, I'm going to get a bit more set up and we're going to start taking this apart. In fact, I might as well be a bit more transparent about this van. Drum roll, please. This is my new van. You've already seen it. Just didn't realise it was mine. Hang on. This van that you see me rip the dash out of the other day. This is my new van. It's a long wheelbase, 1994. 96, dumbass. And it is absolutely solid. Arches are lovely. Got a little bit of, but that's fine. Rear doors, mine's gone there on both sides. These are solid. Again, this side probably is tiny. Nothing to worry about. Ow. There's a 2.4. It's not a very happy 2.4 as well. But, oh, obviously you've seen that little bit of an attempt made. But, all in all, this van is solid. Oh, it does have like a metal rear bumper. That's, just ignore that. But, this is my new van. Has got the GP wheels, T5 with the adapters. Does also have the drum brakes, but like I said, this thing has a knackered 2.4 on it, and drum brakes, and the old, or the early, also has a sliding door that slides. Does have the early style dash, but luckily enough, I own a T4 with a good engine and a good gearbox, and rear calipers, and the new dash and whatnot. So if you haven't kind of put 2 and 2 together yet, this is getting the engine out of mine. So this will be 2.4 to 2.5 converted, and it's a big old job. As you've seen, I've ripped the dash out, ripped all the wiring out. The heater box needs to come out because the 2.5, or the earlier, no, the newer one is a different shape, so I need my one out of my van plus the newest style dash. Change the pedals, change the steering column, change all the wiring, because it's going from a 2.4 non-turbo to a 2.5 turbo. Yeah, I mean the inside, I mean we'll get into this at another point, it's full of parts, but it has got all the wood slatting. It does need to be drilled back up in a few places. It has got electrics, haven't really looked into that. It has got a 3/4 rock and roll, 3/4 rock and roll bed. That's coming out, that's not mine. Like I said, it has got full electrics, and I have noticed down there, I haven't really looked into it, there's loads of wires and there's some sort of a plug, and somewhere I did see it has got a hookup as well, so be worth looking into that. But it does look quite nice in there. So yeah, I now own 2 T4s, and this one has a sliding door that slides and closes. I mean, just this alone is a game changer. I've owned my van for what, 4 or 5 years. I've never been able to open my sliding door without grabbing it and having to sort of like get it to about there, and I got to put my hand in to grab that. It's not even a grab rail, but I've got to grab that, and I've got to sort of lift it and then pull it and then push it. It does need a new roller because it's needing a new roller, but it has a sliding door step that slides. The step is actually solid, I have checked. So yeah, I'm still a T4 boy. I just have a very big project to make this one good. So you probably can't see it on the video. This is actually like a very light mint green. Try and show you where it's still white. I don't know if you can see the difference here. You can see the white and the mint green. These are very light. I quite like it actually. It is quite a nice colour. Oh yeah, it's probably a good place to show you. Mint green and white. You can see it better there. As you can see, definitely needs doing again. This is going. But no, I'm really pleased with this. It's a lovely van. I will go over it a lot more. I will go over it a lot more in a lot more detail, but I kind of feel like I need to be a bit more transparent with you guys and just be honest. This is my new van, and expect to see a lot more of it. A lot more. I would like to do a rear hatch conversion because I think that would be quite good. I do like the rear hatch. Figure out something with this sliding door, whether repair this or put mine on it and paint it, I don't know yet. Definitely going lower. Potentially getting it notched very soon, so it should sit very well. But the main job is this engine out, new engine in. What have I done, eh? Look forward to seeing this being from what it was to what it is. I have tried to document as much as I can because I would like to sort of show you guys what it takes to do a 2.4 to 2.5. Like I said, you need to rip everything out because everything needs to be changed, and because this is a 96, this is a 96 and mine's a 2000, it's few things are slightly different. I think the doors, front doors are different. The dash is different. What else was it? Yeah, there's a few random bits and bobs that are different. So I'm going to have to bear that in mind. I know the subframe is going to be different. So I'm going to have to figure out which subframe to use. But we have 2 vans worth of stuff. We're going to be able to make it all work with it. And I am super pleased with this van. I was umming and ahhing about the long wheelbase, but I'm pleased I've actually decided that this is a platform to have. My kids love it. I brought them down to have a look, and there was 2 vans. The yellow one that's now gone that you've seen, or this one. And the kids were like, get this, get this. Not just because it's got stuff on the inside, including a bunch of plugs up there, but not just because of that, but just because it was cool. They liked it over the yellow van. So anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling because I'm going on and on and on here. Yeah, this engine has to come out with all the wiring and everything, and I'm trying to sort of plug away. I've spoken to Jonathan, he's going to help obviously, and as you can hear, Di's in there, so obviously I'm at their shop, so they're going to be helping out a lot because they know how to do this and I don't. But yeah, very exciting times. But yeah, we just need to keep plugging away, getting all these wires out, and that's what I'm doing. I know quite a few of these videos are probably going to be a bit boring because I'm just taking stuff out, but this is what it's going to take to get it to where it needs to be. So I am just using the time in between work and whatnot just to be able to take a few bits and bobs apart. And yeah, look forward to seeing this thing up and running and at shows. Exciting times, eh? Going to be back behind the wheel of a T4 again. Even though my van is going to be going to the scrapyard in the sky, it's still going to have the same heart. So yeah, it still lives on. I do want to try and keep a part of that because of the paintwork and stuff. Anyway, I need to stop rambling. I'm sorry. I need to start getting this thing stripped apart a little bit more. But hopefully you guys are excited because, as you probably tell, I am very. Right, anyway, sorry, I will try my best to stop rambling. Also, I borrowed these off a Di. Fantastic bit of kit. You use them for these random, let me show you there, these random clips. Never used these before. Definitely buy me a set. How did I not know these existed? Anyway, I'm going to try and do my best to try and show you what's going on and keep my excitement down to a minimum. But what my job is to rip everything out of this engine bay because it all has to go. I'm not entirely too sure about some of the wiring and some of these brake lines and stuff. I don't know if these need to be kept or not. We'll cross that bridge. But this engine and gearbox has to come out, so anything that attaches this lot has to come out, and then we can then start to finick all the rest of it. And then my van will hopefully be here and we can do the transplant. I am getting this van notched, which will be a later video, because like I said to Jonathan, I wanted my other van done anyway, and he said while the engine's out of this, it'll make perfect sense to do it while it's all apart anyway, or while the engine's out. So that'll be getting done. Dropping everything everywhere. And I am probably going to wrap the liner the whole of the inside of this engine bay while the engine's out, just to make it look a bit fancy. I am ever so slightly overwhelmed, but I think once this engine's out, we should get somewhere. I think that's probably enough for this video today, if I'm going to be honest. Just going to leave it there. Quite happy with the announcement, quite happy with my progress. I know I've probably got about an hour or so before I'm going to leave, but I'm just going to put the camera down and try and slug out a few of these little jobs. It's only taking wires off and pipes and connectors, so you're not really seeing a lot, but yeah, hopefully you guys are as pleased as I am. Sorry I've been rambling. I'm A, getting myself back into filming again, and B, very excited like a kid at Christmas. But I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much to all of you guys for watching and supporting. And if you do want to support, just drop me a like, drop me a comment. Hopefully you guys are excited to see how this thing goes, and you can watch my old van go to the gulag and die, and this van can get me in much more trouble. Thank you very much to all of you guys for your support and your messages. I've missed being on here. Like I said, if you want to support me, please just give this video a thumbs up, chuck me a comment down in the comment section down below, and yeah, hope you guys are as looking forward to this as much as I am. But I'm gonna stop rambling. Thank you very much, guys. I love this. You guys are awesome. If you haven't already, go hit that subscribe button. It's free, and you get to see me figure this shit show out. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and as always, take it easy, guys.